Things every Minecrafter needs to know.
One of the most common things that happens to all of us is we get lost in Minecraft. A lot. So, what do you do when you find yourself lost? How do you get back? Well, that's where your coordinates come into play. As you can tell, the game is built in blocks. What you may not know is that each of those blocks has a number, which go in 3 directions, both positive and negative, from a point of 0, 64, 0, where each number corresponds with x, y, and z coordinates respectively. The y value, being from 0 to 320, is how high up the player is, 320 being the highest the player can build. And if you are curious, yes, the player can go much higher than that. Y equals 64 specifically refers to the top of the water table, or the ocean level from the lowest point of bedrock. This height is considered to be the default height and is often represented by players as XX to say that the height of the location is either not important or self-explanatory. Possibly the most important thing is to find some way to mark down the coordinates to your base, or place a guide from your base to 0xx0, so you always know how to find your way back home.
To activate in Bedrock, scroll down in Game Settings and click on Show Coordinates. They'll appear in the top left.
And on Java, you have to open up the debug screen with F3. The position you are standing at will be displayed on the upper left side of all this information. On the screen there's a lot of helpful information, but you don't need to worry about most of it for the time being. Something you might want to make sure you know is how the coordinates of the overworld correlate with the coordinates in the nether. Every single block in the nether is equal to 8 blocks in the overworld, which allows the player to traverse much greater distances relevant to the overworld when using the nether. Possibly some of the most important coordinates to take note of is where to find the various ores in the game. Iron, being the most important, is found always below y equals 64. Coal can be found more commonly above y equals 64, or above sea level. In post 1.17 update, they added copper, which can be found pretty much anywhere. In 1.18, they added deep slate ore, which can be found from below y equals 11 all the way down to bedrock at negative 64. But you generally want to stay above negative 54 to avoid lava lakes easier though. Diamonds, redstone, lapis lazuli, and gold ore are most often found from y equals 24 and below, becoming more common the lower you go. Finally, ancient debris, which is required for netherite upgraded gear, can only be found in the nether and from y equals 24 and below. Though it can be found everywhere in the nether, it's just far more rare. To find diamonds for the first time, it would be easier to just go caving, which means to go through world generated caves below the required depth in the overworld. Once you get better gear that allows you to mine faster, then it becomes safer and faster to strip or branch mine below the required depth. To strip mine, you just dig in a straight line 2 blocks tall, and can even dig branches out of your strip mine every 2 blocks to see if there are any ores you would like hidden behind a block. Branch mining increases your chance of finding ores while also staying safe compared to caving. Ancient debris can be found most easily using branch mining, or if you have the gear and bravado, explosives. Ancient debris cannot be hurt by explosives.
Not to mention, explosives are a way more fun way to find ancient debris,
but not especially safe. If lava spills in from above you, just dig out a lava block underneath you and the lava will flow into it from a distance. Dying from lava is one of the most likely early ways to lose all your gear, so keep lava from killing you when mining in the nether. When mining these ores, it is important to take note that you cannot mine ancient debris without a diamond pickaxe. You cannot mine diamond ore without an iron pickaxe, can't mine iron ore without a stone pickaxe, and you can't mine stone without a pickaxe in general. With all these recipes, what's the best way to memorize them all? Number 2. Whoa. Hold up. Number 2 is under construction. If you want to see this, you're gonna have to check the channel. And maybe it's there, it probably isn't, but check it anyways, and I'll see you there.